everybody, this is Christopher Crazy 10, and I'm here with my friend Jay and my friend Stewie. And we had one of my subscribers requested that Jay do an Xbox collection video, so that's what we're going to do here now. So I'm going to hand it over to Jay, and he's going to get started.
Yep. Yeah, actually, unfortunately, this Xbox does not work anymore. It just won't read discs, but I still have all the games. So, yeah. I figured a good place to start would be the game that came with it when I bought it. I forget exactly when that was, but whenever you got Sega GT 2002 and Jet Set Radio Future. Good games, solid games. I have no idea whose dog it is.
There's just a random dog.
There is a random
right here. Hi, puppy. Just walking around.
Yep.
Sorry, that was
yeah.
really random.
It's okay. It's okay. It just spices everything up. Halo 2. It was the game to have, especially when when it came out.
Maybe not quite like that.
Hamming it up. Yeah, it's a solid game. Honestly, 1 was my favorite and my friends' favorites. Most people. But 2 was not bad. 3.
You don't even own 3.
I don't own 3, but I've played through the whole thing, and I've played multiplayer a lot.
Sure.
Not nearly as much as 1 and 2 though. Yeah, but those were 2 that I just felt like had to show them, just because you can't not. They're kind of. Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2003. Now I don't own a lot of sports games. My dad has been a big golfer. Golf is cool, and this game is too much fun, or at least it was back in the day. This obviously back in 2003. This game got me through many a road trip. It's just a great game. Now this game, Sudeki, I have no idea how many people played this game, but I feel like it wasn't enough. It was a great, real-time RPG game. There were 2 different types of people, people who had, she had magic and he had guns, and they were sort of ranged, and they had swords and, I guess, hand blades. Great game, great game. Cool story, cool setting, cool art direction. Just great game. Mortal Kombat Deception. Now, I talked about this in the other video that I'm in, and how I bought another copy of it because my Xbox broke. This is my Xbox copy, but I don't have an Xbox to play it on. Best Mortal Kombat 3D game. Best 3D Mortal Kombat game, I should say. Just, the Conquest mode was the best. It still had individual character fatalities, which I'm so glad they're bringing back in the new one. Which I look forward to immensely. Oh yeah, chess combat, puzzle combat. Just a great game, overall. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Everybody knows about this game, and for good reason. It's fantastic. I feel like there's not much more I need to say about it, because everybody knows about it and knows that it's fantastic. Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks, most people probably remember as being pretty terrible, and that's because when it was released, it was very buggy, and unlike a PC game that was very buggy when it was released, they can't patch it really. I don't know if they ever, I doubt it. I mean, it was pretty buggy, including me and my friend, one of my friends, Chris, played the co-op mode of this game. We made it through the game, to the last fight, where you're fighting, you fight Kintaro, and then Shang Tsung, and then Shao Kahn himself, and then you win the game. And we got to the Shang Tsung fight, right, and I don't know if you know about Mortal Kombat, but Shang Tsung's thing is that he turns into the other characters and uses their powers. In this game, he does that in the boss fight. He turns into the guy, turns back, and then he's supposed to turn into another person. When we were playing, he just disappeared. They did the animation like, you know, like it was like a puff of smoke, and then he's the other guy. Puff of smoke, gone. And we're like, is he invisible? What's going on? Waited there for like 10 minutes. Nothing ever happened. Just gone. Just glitched. Every time we reload the save, same thing happened every time. Could never beat the co-op mode because it was just broken. But it was a very fun game. Just a little buggy.
That kind of sucks.
Yeah, it does. But the single player, that fight worked somehow. But in the co-op, it didn't work. It didn't make any sense. It was weird.
Well, glitches don't make any sense.
That's a good point, yeah. Breakdown. I'm pretty sure I ranted about this game in that other video as well.
He made me pick it up.
Raved. I did make him buy this game.
He raved a lot about it.
I did. It's a fantastic game. It's like a very immersive first-person experience, sort of, because there's not much in the way of a heads-up display, at least, especially early in the game. You have to sort of keep track of your own ammo. And there's a lot of hand-to-hand combat in the game. So it's a very fun game. Has some of the best moments in gaming I've ever seen. I would say some of them, but I feel like I'd be giving it away, although I feel like nobody's original Xbox game. Pick it up if you want, but I will say that there is a moment in this game where you are in a Japanese office building that's like getting destroyed, and you're in a stairway, and it's sort of like a lot of other games where you go through a stairway and then it's blocked off at one side, so you have to walk through the floor to go to the other stairway, you know, so they have an excuse to give you a level there. And one of the parts, you go down and there's no way to go except for this one door. You open the door and it's just a desert in front of you, and you're like, and you turn around and you're still in an office building, and you walk through the door and there's nothing there, and you turn around and it's just desert, and it just blows your mind. It's ridiculous.
That sounds insane.
It is. It's crazy. So Breakdown. I don't think many people played this game, although it was Namco, so it wasn't too small of a company, but great game. Blood Rain 2. Lots of people probably think this game's a little weak, but I thought it was a lot of fun. It's very ridiculous, for sure. It's not very deep, I suppose, but it's a lot of mindless fun, because you can, like, slow down time and chop every part of a guy off of his body, including his body. I mean, what's more fun than that?
Chopping someone's body off
Yeah,
their body.
I'm gonna cut your whole body off. When you play this game, you can know what it means to cut someone's whole body off.
But you can't rupture a blood vessel and cause them to bleed out.
Yeah, it's true.
Dwarf Fortress is superior.
Dwarf Fortress is superior on that regard.
I hope someone plays Dwarf Fortress.
I hope so too. Gladiator Sword of Vengeance. I saw this. This game was featured on an episode of X-Play way back in the day, when X-Play had a completely different format than it does today. It was right around the time that G4 and Tech TV merged with each other, and that's when they picked up X-Play. But this game was very notable, especially in that video, that review, for its execution moves, which is like when you're fighting guys, all of a sudden like they'd be dazed, kind of like you're going to do a fatality in Mortal Kombat, and you'd run up to them and you'd do like crazy brutal moves to them depending on what weapon you have, and it was really cool because it was very much the same appeal to the all the fatalities in Mortal Kombat, because they were all very different depending on what enemy you were attacking and what weapon you were using. So a lot of the drive to play the game, and a very good way to get you to use all the different weapons in the game, was because you always wanted to see what was going to happen when you used a different weapon against a different enemy. Fun game, yeah. But the combat was a little cookie cutter, but it was still fun.